air fryer versus deep fat fryer, and we're doing it with oysters, so stay tuned.
All right, hey, we survived February, all that crazy weather. What are we going to be doing today? I'm going to be doing a comparison between an air fryer and a deep fat fryer. I'm going to be doing fried oysters. I figured that's a good thing to do a comparison with. And I'm going to see how they come out in an air fryer versus the deep fat fryer. So, I'm going to get my stuff together real quick and we'll get rolling on this. So, our ingredients for this fry off is going to be very simple. It's basically 2 ingredients. I've got some seafood fry mix. Now, sometimes I make my own, sometimes I don't. I have tried this Louisiana seafood mix that I've tried before and I really like. I wanted to go with something different. I'm going to try a new one today. This house Autry, see how that comes out. I have a pint of oysters here that I drained. I did not rinse. And these are standard size oysters. I've got my mix. So what are we going to do? We're going to take our oysters and get it into our mix. Then I'm just going to give them a nice little toss. All right, so I have my oysters in my little colander here, and all I'm going to do is shake off the excess seasoning mix. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do some deep fried oysters first, and while those are down, we'll go over here and set up the air fryer and get those going. So what I'm going to do just to start off with, I'm only going to put about maybe 6 oysters in here. Drop these down. Okay, so that was about 3 minutes. And I'm just going to go ahead and try one of these to see how crisp it is and how this batter is that I've never used before. So I'm going for a little try. Excellent batter. I mean, it's just like New England batter here. Really good. Nice and crispy. Nice crunch to it. Not falling off the oyster. Thumbs up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set up the air fryer, and we're going to fry some oysters in the air fryer. It should take about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes in the air fryer. Okay, so very first thing I'm going to do with my air fryer is give it a spray down. I'm using avocado spray oil. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my oysters in. Give them a little bit of a spray. In they go. Hit the air fry. Looks like we've got 6 minutes, 400 degrees. Hit start. Oh. Hey, while these are cooking here, just want to point out, you need to stay tuned to the very end of this video because I got one surprise at the... Maybe he's pissing in there. No. I got one surprise at the very end of the video for you, so make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end. Okay, so we're 2 minutes in. What I'm going to do is check on them now, and I'll probably have to give them a turn. They actually look really good. So, let me give them a quick turn. So I've turned those over, and I've turned them over before. It told me to turn them over because I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants, trying to see what works, what doesn't. Because sometimes what they tell you doesn't quite work. It was telling me to turn it, which I've actually already done. So what I'm going to really do is check to see if they're done, and pull them out if I think they are. So there we go. And I don't know if you can see these, but they're looking really, really good. Golden brown, a little bit of brown spots on them, but it's an air fryer. You're going to get that. Not as crunchy as the deep fried. Maybe I'll let these other 2 back here go another couple minutes. Actually, I'm going to put 3 here, let them go, just to see if I cook them a little bit longer what those turn out to be. Okay, so let's go in for a taste. The first one is the oyster that I pulled at 3 minutes. It looks good. It's not as brown as the oyster that I cooked all the way to 6 minutes. It doesn't feel like it's dried out. And let me try giving it a taste here. It's actually really good. It's got a little bit of crunch to it. Not as much as the deep fried, but it's got some crunch there. So that's really good. Let me try the one that I went all the way to 6 minutes with. More crunch. And not overcooked. Nice and hot. Tasty. And crunchy. And it's as good as a deep fried oyster. So there you have it. Would I do this again if I want to cut down on my my fat intake? Sure, I would go ahead and cook fried oysters in the air fryer. They're really good. So if you've got an air fryer at home, you gotta give this a try. It's good. You see how easy it was, and well worth the effort. Okay, so now the bonus, the part that I told you to stand by for to the very end of the video. So what am I going to do with all these oysters that I cooked off, both air fried and deep fried? Well, I'm going to make a po' boy, of course. And so I had a nice baguette, which I toasted in my air fryer. And hey, listen, if you want to make toast in air fryer, it works great. So I'm going to make a po' boy. The first thing I'm going to do is take my Creole remoulade, which I will post the ingredients to in the description of this video. I'm going to go ahead and coat, if I can stay still here, coat my bread a little bit. Go in here with my oysters. There we go, it's looking good. Going in here with a little tomato. And some shredded lettuce. Take this baby. Look at that. Is that a po' boy? It looks like a po' boy to me. Hey, before I sink my teeth into this, shout out for this episode goes to all those serving on board the current USS New Orleans, LPD 18. So hey, USS New Orleans, this one's for you. My po' boy made with air fryer and deep fried oysters. Winner, winner, po' boy dinner. You gotta make these air fryer, deep fryer. You gotta do it so simple. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most important. And there's my dog again, cutting in on the video. Hey, if you enjoyed our video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly, share. Oh, and click on my logo over here. That'll help you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, thanks, and we'll see you.